What bugs?
The ones that bite me.
So, budgeting.
Dum dum dum.
All the stars, they fade away. Nothing left but endless space. All my senses heightening. Time is fixed on you and me. Something here is happening. I can feel it in my veins. Electric infinity. Nobody has ever made me feel this way. So high I can levitate. Honestly, it's so insane how you make me.
Hey guys, happy Sunday. We're headed to church. So today we are going to be vlogging. What we're going to be talking about today is how to budget, which is like kind of funny because we just had a really big financial fluke. We got home from our church camp and our air conditioner was just donezo. So anyways, we had to put a lot of money into that and are now kind of reevaluating our budget and kind of going back to that. So we thought what better time to talk about budgeting than right now. So yeah, we're going to talk about that throughout our day. We've got a friend coming into town, so I don't know how much we'll film kind of in the middle of the day.
Shout out to Edmonton.
But anyways, we're going to go ahead and be filming our evening and talking to you guys about some just tips and things to be thinking about as you are starting your journey to budgeting. It's important because things happen like having to replace an air conditioning unit for your entire home. Bum, bum, bum. This is so sad.
What?
I spilled the coffee on my dress.
I just think it's funny that that happens almost every week to you or me.
Somebody spills something.
Somebody spills something on somebody's clothes.
We're not children. We do adults. Just with messy clothes. So we just got a fence, and our dog, bless her heart, does not know how to stay with us. She sees the outside and she thinks it's a free ground for running. She can go, 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 and everything's gonna be cool. Well, it's not. She could get hit by a car. Somebody could think that she's trying to attack them whenever she's really just trying to lick their face and hurt her. She doesn't know that. All she sees is the outdoor, a place to run and run and run. So we've had her on a leash for since we've had her, which is no fun for her, no fun for us. She wants to run, but she can only go so far whenever she's on the leash. And she can see everything else and she wants to go everywhere else, but we know that that's bad for her. So we put in a fence and now she can go outside and she can run freely within the boundaries of the fence. So boundaries are a good thing. Whenever we're thinking about budgeting, whenever we're thinking about saving money, we've got to set boundaries for ourselves, or else we will end up going and doing things because we're not really paying that much attention to the things that we can't see the dangers yet, like an AC going out, or maybe, and this isn't a danger, but if we're having a baby in the future, we can't see all of the expenses that come along with that yet. So all we can control is right now. So we gotta set our borders for right now. That way, whenever the things come in the future, we've got some parameters and we've got some room for those things.
I'm laughing because I knew what the topic was and I didn't know where it was going at first. This is really interesting. You set that up so well. What's up? I'm driving. About to give a couple suggestions on how to manage money. One easy way to go over money is to actually record and check back your last 3 months of spending. Yeah, so if you are tied to a local bank, you probably have their app where you can go into your phone, look at your bank statements. You can actually go through your budget and see how faithful were you to whatever boundaries you set up. I'm just saying you need to take a look, okay? Let me give you a cool metaphor. If I'm driving right now, going to the gym, if I notice the car started smoking a little bit, maybe giving me some weird sounds, things I wasn't really pleased with as a driver, I would be wise to pull the car over, check under the hood, see what's going on. Does that mean I know how to fix exactly what's wrong? No. But the first step is me checking to see what the heck is going on. A lot of us need to check and see what the heck is going on with our finances, okay? Just pop the hood open. The way to do that is to go in your local bank, okay? You can go over a website or you can go on the phone app, okay? Once you get on the app, essentially check the last 3 months of your spending. See if you were faithful to those boundaries that Lauren was able to articulate in the last video. If you stay true to the boundaries, great. If you didn't, now the next step is to figure out ways. How can I stay true to the boundaries that I need to set for my money?
So the third step is to check and see where you can cut back on those boundaries as well. So a couple of examples. Right now we're headed to the gym. We are going to Planet Fitness, which is where we go to the gym. Everyone around here seems to go to the YMCA. There are all kinds of awesome classes and just like a lot of cool things that you get to do whenever you go to the YMCA. Right now we don't have kids, and so it's not like we need like child care for anything. And although all of our friends are at the YMCA and it would be probably a little bit more fun to go there, we're choosing to go to Planet Fitness, which is we can get for pretty cheap every month for this period of life. And if we need to change whenever we have kids to have somewhere with child care, we can do that. But we're gonna wait until the very last minute to do so. Some other things that you can do is you can go and check out your subscriptions. Maybe you can do Spotify with commercials instead of without, or Hulu with commercials instead of without. Call the different providers and stuff that you have, see if they'll work with you on that kind of stuff. If not, switch to a cheaper service. And then last but not least, just generally take a look at like, are you eating out more? Or I guess one thing that like we always have to do is, are we eating out more than we need to do? Are we spending more money on clothes than we need to be spending? Those everyday kind of things. It's so easy to drop $20 here, $20 there, and it not seem like that much in a given moment. But then whenever you go back and look at it, $20 here and $20 there turns into $200 and $300 all of a sudden really quickly. So really looking at those things, seeing where you can cut back is a really great way to go ahead and start building those boundaries.
Cause it don't fade, and usually I'm over it. Finally found my saving grace, and I don't ever wanna see you go away. Something here is happening, I can feel it in my veins. Electric infinity, nobody has ever made me feel this way. So high I can levitate, honestly it's so insane how you make me. Oh, I like the way, oh, I like the way, oh, I like the way you make me feel it. Oh, I like the way, oh, I like the way, oh, I like the way you make me feel it. You make me feel it. You make me feel it.
Okay, so our next tip is going to be to download the Every Dollar app by Dave Ramsey.
So essentially the app allows you to put in like your monthly income, and it allows you to track how much from your monthly income you want to allocate to other aspects of your life.
The cool thing is that if you have multiple people who are on trying to keep the same budget like us, what you can do is you can download the app on both of your phones, sign in on both of your phones, and then you always have it. So there are a couple options. One of the options is for $10 a month. If you feel like it's a good way for your family to do this, you can actually connect it to your bank account, and it'll track everything for you. Otherwise, and we're trying to save right now, so this is the option that we're doing, you just put in everything that you spend, and you hold one another accountable to putting in every single thing that you spend. That way you can keep up with actually staying on budget, and it'll go in the red if it doesn't work, or if you go over, and then you just stop spending in that area for the month. Good morning, guys. So Austin has already headed to work, so I figured I would get on here and finish up this video. So the last thing that we talked about was downloading the Every Dollar Budgeting app from Dave Ramsey, and we're gonna go into a little bit more of how to use that app because it's really been awesome for me and Austin. So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna compile all of the information that you have created. So you're gonna, go back to your budgeting mindset, your boundary setting mindset rather. Go back and look at the last 3 months spending, look at all of your patterns right there, and then see what you can cut. Download the Every Dollar Budgeting app, and then you're gonna take all of that information that you've compiled and you're just gonna plug it into the app. So the cool thing about the app is that it has a place to go ahead and put your income. So you put the exact amount of income that you have in, and then it just divides all of your expenses up. So you can put in a place for a mortgage, for anything that you have, and all you do is plug it in, and then it spits out the money that you have left, the money you can put into savings, all of that jazz. And then the money that you are gonna set aside for yourself for spending. And once that spending money is gone, it's gone. I have a hard time making saving money any kind of fun. So the next tip is play a game. One game that Austin and I kind of came up with is a who can spend less game. And y'all, I'm going to lose at this every time. Essentially, you go through, and if it's your idea to spend money or you're the one actually going out to spend money, you make note of that, and whoever can spend the least amount of money gets to decide where that extra money gets allocated over. And then the last tip that we have for you, which is the most important tip, is track everything that comes in and goes out. It's a little bit annoying, it's a little bit time consuming, but guys, it will help so much. When we have an idea of what's coming in and what's going out, then we have more control over our money, over our finances. Again, part of the Dave Ramsey Every Dollar, you can go to this little section, which is this little spent section, and it gives you a place where you can put in all of the things. And so if you went ahead and gave your tithe, then you can type in tithe. If you went ahead and paid your mortgage, then you type in the mortgage, but you just get in this habit of writing it down every single time it comes in or goes out. Okay guys, that about wraps it up for this video. If you have got any other tips that you have on budgeting or saving, go ahead and put those in the comments right now. Thanks guys so much for watching. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so that you can get updated whenever we upload our videos twice a week. Also go ahead and hit the notification bell so that you know exactly whenever we're posting our videos and you can be the first one to watch, the first one to comment, and all of that jazz. You guys have an awesome day and we will chat with you later this week. Bye!